Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Whenever you might be catching this broadcast, we hope that you're on here live with us right now because we have an amazing show for you today. That's right, it's the Employee Baltimore Show, and your boy, Marlon McKinstry, workforce manager with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, is back in the driver's seat, and this time, y'all, it's for the long haul. So we need you to like, love, and share this broadcast. Get it to everybody. Hit the like. Make all of the algorithms go crazy so we can touch a whole bunch of people because we have great opportunity to talk about with you today. Two of my brothers and a couple of amazing sisters are going to be here on here with us, and you do not want to miss it. Got to send a shout out to our awesome producer, the one and the only Miss Katanya Lester, who is making the magic happen behind the scenes. This is going to be a dope show. Let's get into it right now. Y'all see what it is. I came right, locked, loaded, and prepared because not only am I back, but football is back. That's right. Football, the National Football League kicks off tonight, and it's kicking off with our one and only Baltimore Ravens. That's right. Lamar and the flock will be making it happen. They all the way out in Kansas City tonight, trying to avenge that loss in the AFC Championship game. You know how they talk. It ain't personal. It's a new season. For me, I want to see us kick them up one side of the field and back down the other side. So everybody tune in tonight. I think kickoff is at 8:20. It's going to be live. It's going to be happening, and you do not want to miss it. Football is back. The Purple Gang takes the field for the first time in 2024 in a regular season game tonight. Make sure you are tuned in. Show your purple pride. Take a picture. Put it in the comments of the live with your purple on. Y'all, it is purple time of year. I told everybody yesterday on my Facebook post, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And I need y'all to participate on this part because it's the most wonderful time of the year because it's hoodie season. I love a hoodie. It is football season. I love football. And it's pumpkin spice, everything. I've been getting my coffee with the pumpkin spice cream, and people came after me about the pumpkin spice. So I need you to participate. Get in the comments right now. Let me if you like pumpkin spice. If you like candy corn, I don't like candy corn. Somebody else do that in the post. But if you like candy corn, pumpkin spice, and everything about this time of year that makes it nice, I need you to get in the comments. Yes, I do pumpkin spice, or no. We want to see. Let's take a poll. All right, y'all, keeping it moving. Back to school. We are in full swing. We are praying for an amazing school year for our young people, y'all. Inspire, educate, and succeed. We know that this is a time for parents who are in the workforce that literally have to get back to balancing a bunch of different roles. So we praying for everybody out there, but we are excited, and we're excited to wish all of our scholars, whether they are the little people like the one that I have in my house, all the way up and through our college people, that this is an amazing time to inspire, to educate, and succeed. We are also shouting out our educators, our administrators, everybody from top to bottom who's making education, inspiration, and success happen. Hey, Kiara. All right, y'all. Guess what? Not only are the Ravens back, but the Baltimore Orioles are still in first place in the entirety of Major League Baseball. That's right, y'all. We picked up where we left off last season, and we're keeping it going. Friday night, September the 6th, is going to be HBCU night. That means put your colors on. Y'all know we repping Morgan State, Baltimore schools, right? But put your colors on, show up down there for the game that's going to be happening on tomorrow night. Again, Friday, September the 6th, they're going to be playing the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Y'all, let's come out and let's represent. It's a good time to be a Bird fan. It's a good time to live in Birdland. Ravens and Orioles doing their thing. The Now Hiring Job Board, y'all. The Now Hiring Job Board is the most up-to-the-minute information in all of workforce development in this region, because behind every job that you find on this website is an amazing and talented business service representative who's responsible for putting it up, and when it's filled, taking it down, so you don't have to worry about what you have to worry about with other sites where you get excited about an opportunity only to find out that the role has been filled. They're no longer recruiting for the position. When you click on a job on this website, you actually get a live business service representative who's a part of our amazing employer services division. That's right. The baddest recruiters and strategic minds in workforce development in the land. You get one of them who's going to make sure that they connect you to the opportunity without as much red tape as you might find when you're doing it on your own. So make sure that if you're getting connected, get connected to our services, hit up the Now Hiring Job Board and get your next opportunity. All right, y'all, the Maryland Workforce Exchange, y'all know statewide across the board. This is the grandpa of all of the resources that we have in the area. We use it in our agency to do a lot. It's a great tool. Make sure that you're registered with the Maryland Workforce Exchange, upload your resume, and do everything you can to connect with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development in the Maryland Workforce Exchange, because we create events in there, calendar invites, all kinds of stuff. And that stuff will hit you if you're in MWE and you're connected to our network in the Maryland Workforce Exchange. So I need everybody to make sure that you have an MWE account. Go to www.mwejobs.maryland.gov. Again, that's www.mwejobs.maryland.gov. That was a lot to say. All right, y'all. Baltimore City Department of Transportation is hiring. Y'all hear that? The Baltimore City Department of Transportation. Everybody that's been hitting me up about driving jobs is not just driving jobs. There's a whole system of operation that makes our Department of Transportation go. They do a lot more than just drive. So make sure that you are in the place tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Y'all know the grand old venue for all Baltimore jobs and hiring, the War Memorial Building, that great museum that commemorates Maryland soldiers, becomes the epicenter for all of our major hiring events. You want to make sure that you show up. It says between 10 and 3. Let me help you out. You don't never want to bank time when you're dealing with this type of stuff, because so many of our events in the city of Baltimore geared towards doing some level of interviewing, hiring on the spot. You might show up at 2:30 and miss your opportunity. Get there as early as possible so that you can get connected to the great opportunities. Again, that's tomorrow, September the 6th, starting at 10 a.m. The War Memorial Building, 101 North Gay Street. Go get your money. All right. The best in the land. The Mayor's Office of Employment Development is doing another one of those amazing industry-specific hiring events. Let me tell you why that's important. We have done the research and have the data to understand that it's better when you are gathering a group of businesses to attract a group of professionals into one space at one time, because it maximizes the opportunity for everybody that's involved. Not just MOED. We ain't talking about us. We're the service, the engine, the automobile here, right? But for our customers, which are people who are career seekers, and the businesses that are looking to fill opportunities, bringing these industry-specific events together helps everybody make the match that they need to. So we need you to come in the building. If you're in the healthcare and the rehabilitation career fields, you need to come down to this Healthcare and Rehabilitation Career Expo. We have made registration easy for you. It's a QR code. If you got a smartphone, you can do everything from scan the QR code, and now with most of them, you can just push it if you wanted them Androidians. Androidians is a real thing. Y'all are group text killers. Get an iPhone. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a personal rant. But if you're an Androidian, you can push it. It should open up and take you to the website, bit.ly/health. Okay, that's a good one. Health Rehab Expo. bit.ly/health rehab expo. I'm not going to try to call out all these businesses. St. Agnes, I see up there. Baltimore City Health Department, Baltimore County Health Department. Man, listen, they are bringing them together. MedStar, the ARC, all under one umbrella. Total Healthcare, Johns Hopkins, House of Ruth. You need to be in the building if you're trying to get in the medical field or to take your career to the next level. You do not want to miss this. Thursday, September the 19th, 2024, 201 Reed Bird Avenue. That's right, y'all. We found a new nest to play in, and it's on Reed Bird Avenue. The Fitness and Wellness Center out in the Cherry Hill community. We bringing the jobs to where people need them the most. That's at 201 Reed Bird Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21215. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, get there as early as possible. Don't be counting on nothing to be there at the last minute. Woo! Y'all got me? Gorga Tenders. Gorgatenders Bartending Academy. I was praying about that with y'all. Bartending Academy is having a free bartending class. It's going to be 2 weeks sessions. Okay, free. Now let me tell you, this is an amazing industry, especially for those people who are looking for part-time work and things of that nature, to be able to go home with some tips at the end of the night, all that kind of stuff. If this is an industry that you've been looking to get into, Gorgatenders Bartending Academy is making it easy for you. Not just easy for you to get in, but easy also on your pockets. You don't have to pay for this training. You want to register for the free bartending classes, hit that link up, bit.ly/GBAMOED. That's Gorgatenders Bartenders Academy, Mayor's Office of Employment Development. Make sure that you sign up for this so you can get your bag, man. All right. Man, listen, I couldn't be more excited about my comeback show, the Ravens comeback season, and my comeback show on the Ravens comeback season having two of my brothers, two amazing men that are doing great work in the city of Baltimore. One that's working focused with a population of people who are in what we call the justice involved population, and the other one with youth. Man, look, let's just go ahead and get into the show because it's time to rock. First coming to the stage, we got my man. I've had the pleasure of working with him now, I think about 2 years. He rose up from our apprenticeship division where he did amazing work, and now he is the facilitator for our DCREP program. He's going to tell you more about the program, but what I can tell you about it is doing some impactful work for people who are involved in the justice system. Without further ado, we want to bring to the stage my main man, Mr. Lewis Monk of the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. What's up, Lewis, my brother?
Okay.
Well, that mute button got me too, Lewis. It got me too. It's like the child-proof locks when you're in the back seat.
Right. So listen, man, I just got to give big shout out to my man Marvin. He hired me, right? Phone interview, all of that. And I've been here ever since, rocking and rolling, doing what I love to do, help the people. My main objective is to help people get jobs, and that's what I'm here to do. All right, enough about that. I work for the DCREP program, stands for District Court Reentry Program. What that means is basically with the District Court Reentry Program, let's back it up. Back in 2015, with the civil unrest and everything that was going on with Freddie Gray, our fearless leader, the Judge Pastor, decided that something needed to be done because a lot of the incarceration rate was skyrocketing. It was just out of control. People didn't have jobs, didn't have any resources. So the judge thought something had to be done. So she created the District Court Reentry Program. Now, what that means is basically what we are trying to do is give people alternatives to incarceration. What does that mean? We don't want you going to jail. We want to find out what the problem is. We want to get you help, right? You don't have a job? I'm a job developer. My job is to go out here and find jobs that are willing to hire people with records. A lot of companies say that. A lot of companies say, oh yeah, we'll give people a second chance, but once they get the resume, you know how it goes. My job is to dig through the weeds and actually find these companies that are really invested in Baltimore City and are willing to give people a second chance. The flip side of my job is once I have those jobs, I have people who need jobs. So if you're in Baltimore City and you live in Baltimore City and you have something on your record and you can't find a job, the DCREP program might be for you. Now, originally, I think it was just for people that came through the courts, but if you have something on your record, you can sign up with the DCREP program, District Court Reentry Program. I'm a job developer. I would be remiss if I didn't mention my team because without them, it wouldn't be a DCREP department. Of course, there's the Judge Pastor. Wes Collins is the case manager. Ashley Williams is another case manager, and Antoine Gregory is the third case manager. So you'll go through them. They will figure out what you need. Then if you need a job, you come through me. Now, if you need wraparound services, you're going to come to the Northwest Career Center. We're going to help you out with healthcare, mental issues, drug issues. We're going to make sure that you are job ready. I can't just give you a job if you have mental issues. I can't just give you a job if you have a drug issue because it's not going to work. So we're going to work hard to uncover those issues, get those issues straight because we have different programs that work with us. Then you come to me, guess what? I'm going to get you a job. Well, I'm going to try my best to get you a job. So that's what we do pretty much in a nutshell. My information, I guess I can have Latanya put it. Latanya. I'm gonna get beat up for that. I'm gonna have Katanya put it put it in the chat for you. But if you're listening, it's Louis Monk, LOUIS .Monk MONK at BaltimoreCity.gov. So basically, what we're also trying to do is reduce recidivism. Because man, if you are incarcerated or something is wrong in your life and you're trying to get a job and you can't get a job, then what are you going to do? There's only one thing you're going to do: go back to what you were doing, right? So if you can get a job, you're going to turn around and say, you know what? I have a job. I don't have to look for my shoulder. I don't have to worry about doing these wrong things anymore. I can focus on my family, focus on my job, focus on just not going back to jail. That's our main objective. We don't want you to go to jail at all. We're trying to everything in our power to make sure that you do not go to jail. We're trying everything in our power to make sure that you overcome all the barriers that are in your way so that you can be a successful, productive member of the community and society. So basically, yeah, man, that's what we are. That's what we do. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, there's a little link down there that's up. You can register and we will get in contact with you. Again, my email address is Louis, LOUIS .Monk, MONK at BaltimoreCity.gov. So you can, there it is. See, she made me spell it all out and she just put it up on the screen real quick. That's all good. But yeah,
Louis one of them people that did the show before, hosted it. So he just took it completely out of my hand. I said, well, at least he's going to let me talk about recidivism. He took that. And I said, well, at least he's going to let me ask him to get the people's information. He took that. Brother Louis, thank you so much for sharing the great information that you shared today. Is there anything in follow-up that you want to share with the people that you might have missed?
No, I just want to say that to the people of Baltimore, man, the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, we love y'all. Our main objective is to get you jobs. So if you feel like there's no hope, you feel like you can't find a job, there's a job fair here at Northwest Career Center every Thursday from 10 to 1. Like my brother Marvin said, don't show up at 12:45. Get here at 10. Look presentable. Look like you want to get a job. We're going to try our best. We're going to do everything in our power to help you to get a job and to be successful and live happily ever after in Baltimore City. Back to you, Marvin.
All right, man. Thank you, Louis, for the DCREP program, the great work that's happening to reduce recidivism. Y'all, one of the things about this work that people don't realize is that it impacts the crime that takes place in Baltimore. We hear on every news outlet constantly throughout the day about the crime that's taking place. And y'all, listen, this literally is one of the major ways to keep crime down by giving people who may have been a part of that element an opportunity to do something else. So, Louis, we thank you and all of the team at the DCREP program, the judge and everybody who came up with this opportunity that's literally giving people the chance to walk away from the court system and the penal system and walk right into resources. With that being said, continue shout outs to our Northwest Career Center, who continues to do the great work of connecting returning citizens and justice-involved citizens in Baltimore to opportunities. Y'all, let me tell you, being a justice-involved person myself in my youth, the one thing I needed was an opportunity to do something different. So the fact that we're being able to give those opportunities to people, if you know somebody that needs that opportunity, whether it's the DCREP program or whether it's our Northwest Career Center services, you need to tell them, get up to Mondawmin on the 3rd floor to the Northwest Career Center, and it's opportunity there for you to be able to make the change that's going to impact your life. Thank you again, Louis Monk, for being with us today. Thank you again, DCREP program, Northwest Career Center, and everybody for the great work of helping our returning citizens. All right, y'all, we're going to switch right into this next segment. I'm super excited about this segment. For 16 years, I got to serve at this location in our ecosystem of services, working with the talented, energetic, and great young people of the city of Baltimore. And the regime that I worked with, even though this gentleman was a part of it, all have moved on to other opportunities. And one of my mentors, Mr. Kerry Owens, when he decided it was time to hang it up, this brother was the best man to literally bring the Youth Opportunity Center and his program into this new phase, y'all. We got to keep up. We talk about how young people have changed. Our services need to change. And this is the brother who, with a lot of heart, compassion, and thought, brought this into the next phase that it needed to come into. We're talking about the one and only, welcome to the show, my friend and my brother down through the years, Mr. Tavon Thomas, Program Director, Program Manager at the Westside Youth Opportunity Center. Welcome to the show.
You almost had me in tears, bro. I didn't think I was going to be able to speak, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Man, listen, you got another major accolade that you were the person to actually bring this kind of platform to service provision in the Mayor's Office of Employment Development with the birthing of the original Yo Live show. And I want to make sure that we that's that innovative thought that has the Youth Opportunity Center where it is. And y'all, let me tell you about this guy. Me and this guy, when I say down through the years, singing together as teenagers, church. This my brother, y'all. This ain't no work friendship. We done it and continue to do it all together, man. So I'm excited to sit down and talk with you. And one of your next moves, which is this amazing thing that's going to take place on September the 6th, tomorrow. I can't wait to be there. Is this block party, man? I'm gonna stop talking. Katanya, can we get the flyer up? Tavon, I'm gonna turn it over to you. Tell us about the vision for bringing essentially everything that happens in our center to the streets where it needs to be.
Man, I think to your earlier point, we got to do things different. Somebody told me a long time ago, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you'll keep getting what you've been getting. And the idea is that if you want something different, you have to do something different. And in serving our target demographic, which is 18 to 24-year-olds, I wanted to explore different ways of reaching them or to appealing to them, bringing our services to them. And initially, this idea of the block party started, actually, we wanted to do it last year, right? But with so many things going on, we didn't get around to it. And we revisited it this year with the focus of serving primarily 18 to 24-year-olds. And so we were like, how do we get them to participate or to even be interested in coming to something that's related to employment or receiving the services or benefiting from services that we can offer? We were like, let's do a block party. We didn't want to do traditional hours. We wanted to do hours that were appealing or interesting to the young people. So we decided to do 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So with that said, tomorrow, September 6th, Yo Baltimore, in partnership with the Journey Mental Health and Wellness, is throwing the biggest bash that Baltimore has ever seen. It's the Lighted Up Block Party right here in the 900 block of Gilmore Street, at the corner intersection of West Lafayette Avenue and North Gilmore Street, in the heart of Sandtown, Baltimore. It's going to be amazing. I'm talking marching bands. You talked about marching before. Food. I'm talking about music, giveaways. There's going to be a parade that's going to start at the top, the 1600 block of Gilmore Street, and come straight down. We have employers such as Hard Rock Cafe is coming, Walmart is coming, Comcast Xfinity is coming. Our higher up squad is going to be there, and probably a few others that I can't recall. It's
University of Maryland.
University of Maryland, that's right. That was the other.
Gotta put them.
University of Maryland pulls up every single time we ask them to, so we appreciate them being our partners. I don't want to do the event a disservice. I could talk forever, but we have waiting backstage and also as a partner in this event, the CEO of the Journey Mental Health and Wellness, Miss Nikki Smith. Miss Nikki Smith, when I asked her to come in, I just asked her to be a thought partner. What are your thoughts about doing a block party? You've done them before, so forth and so on. And when I say she came to the table, bringing everything she could bring, I mean, every single time we met Miss Nikki, even earlier, we were on a vendor meeting talking to the vendors. And even there, she brought up something new that she didn't tell us she had in her back pocket before. So we're doing, because of Miss Nikki, we're giving away 400 to 450 backpacks. There's going to be hundreds of school supplies that's going to be given away. Hamburgers and hot dogs in the hundreds. I'm talking 700 to 800 Subway sandwiches. I'm talking a petting zoo. I'm talking away giveaways such as a PS5, an Xbox, a television, a laptop, a tablet, fitness instructor. There will be mental health resources there, cotton candy, popcorn. We're going to have braiders and barbers at this event. So when I'm talking, we're pulling out all the stops. Q Reckless is the host. He's real big in the city doing this thing. So we're excited to have him back. Lil Zay Zay is going to be performing. It's going to be dope music by Six the DJ from beginning to end. This block party is going to be epic. We have over 40 vendors. So the whole entire block of 900 block of Gilmore Street is going to be on shut down. We're locking down Sandtown in a way that Sandtown has not been locked down before. So come through. This event is for everybody from 0 to 100. There's no limit. There's no restriction. Tell a friend, bring a friend. It's about to be crazy.
Well, this is a big deal, man. And I got a chance to kind of see what this young lady does. So we want to go ahead and get her up here. Journey Mental Health and Wellness, I think you said it's called.
Yeah, yep.
Journey Mental Health and Wellness CEO. I don't think I got a chance to formally meet you when you were at the Yo Center because I was trying to play the back and stay out the way. I was a little overdressed that day. But welcome to the stage, Miss Nikki Smith. Thank you for being with us today.
Hi, again, I'm sorry, my voice is almost gone.
I'll speak for you, Miss Nikki. Barbara, let me tell you, Miss Nikki, she's on fire for what she does. She's on fire. She lives and breathes what she does. And I'll tell the story again, how I met Miss Smith. I was driving up Pennsylvania Avenue on my way home on a Saturday, minding my business. I was working in the office. I said, let me try a different way to go home. And right by the post office on Pennsylvania Avenue, I saw a group of people, a bunch of young people. They all had on white shirts or something. And I felt like the energy was full. I was in the car. I was like, I can't ride by these people because I feel like I'm going to regret it. So I turned the car back around. I said, hey, my name is Tavon Thomas. I work for Yo, blah, blah, blah. Who are y'all and what are y'all doing? And that was Miss Smith and her squad. And when I say they were pushing mental health and wellness, but it wasn't just adult, it was the majority of them were young people. And these young people were on fire. It's almost kind of like they had that millions of dollars that they wanted to give away. They were so passionate about this work. And I mean, in terms of, but it kind of tells you what kind of push they had with offering the services and sharing what you all were doing. And so that's how I met Ms. Smith. And when I say she's been consistent from day one, she's been consistent from day one, and she loves what she does. Shout out to her. She just had her ribbon cutting for her business this past Saturday, which was amazing to be able to shout out. I'm talking doing real work, really in the community. If you ever been on Pennsylvania Avenue, that block right where the post office is, you know how hot it can be. Miss Nikki is in the heart of that block. She put her business right there. It's an amazing building that she renovated. I'm gonna stop so she can talk, but I just appreciate, shout out to you for all of the great work that you're doing. And thank you so much for partnering with Yo to make this block party tomorrow an epic event.
Thank you so much, Tavon. You know, and again, it is actually an honor of ours to be invited to be part of such an amazing organization and such an organization that have been around for so long and helped change so many lives. Being in the mental health field during this day and age is not easy because the most uncomfortable conversation that we need to have is fraud. There's so many companies out here that are not actually doing the work, putting in the work and putting in those time with the clients and with the community and giving back. So it makes it hard for people to trust and believe in us. So I have no choice but to get out and get our hands dirty. I can't sit behind a desk. I can't sit behind a cushy office. I have to be out and about. We actually saved someone's life today that was overdosing across the street, and we were able to administer some Narcan and get 911 out and get them some help. So I think that my passion comes from just wanting to help people. So if I can change just one life a day, then my job is absolutely done. So us partnering with Yo Baltimore on this event, I usually do a back to school event. I did my first annual last year. This year, I opted to not do it and to partner it with Tavon because he has such an amazing team of people over there, from Miss Jones to Ryan to everybody that is inputting. It is not just me. So everything that we are doing, he's giving me the credit and the accolades. However, it is a group effort. It is a team of us. I have a whole team behind me. I have therapists behind me. I've tried to get someone of every walk of life, demographic, people that have lived the life, walked the life, and are about the life, that understand, that are non-judgmental. I don't care if you are a part of my program or not. I have a pantry upstairs that we contribute to every month, where we provide food. We go out, we give out food. That's what Tavon saw us that day. We were just feeding the homeless that day, nothing in return. We try to do that every Friday, where we go out. We are at 1822 Pennsylvania Avenue. If you are hungry, if you need anything, whether you need clothes for a job, whether you need a bus pass, if you need resources, if you need a job, if you need anything, whether it's just a shoulder or someone to talk to, if you are just tired of being on the street, we will do our best to lend a helping hand to try to help you. Again, it is not all beneficial to me. I don't care if you have Medicaid or not, to a Medicaid-based program. We just want to see the community. And with Baltimore, Maryland being in a crisis with youth crime right now, teaming up with Yo Baltimore with the youth of 18 to 24, it was a no-brainer, because we need to target those people that are actually causing a lot of ruckus in the city because they have nowhere to go. So I'm also in the process of trying to get a new PAL center, our resource center for the kids to come off the street and play the games and get them off these corners, go into the homes, because a lot of times we need to educate and mentor the parents, because that's where it starts. If the parents don't understand where the kids are going, then they don't understand where they need to be. So we're trying to start it up from the root. If you or anyone needs help, I care not about Medicaid. I care nothing about any. All you have to do is knock on this door, ring my doorbell. We are open Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturdays, 9 to 2. If you need help, knock on the door. It does not matter. We are looking forward to this event tomorrow. We have snowballs, uniforms, hundreds of uniforms, all colors, sizes. We have clothes for some infants. We have diapers. We have wipes. We have Bluey coming out. We have Ayo Shag and then boys that are representing every Ravens game coming out. They're going to hit the stage and perform and just involve the crowd. We have nurses on duty that are going to check blood pressure and do some mini checkups just to see if you may have some issues or some things going on. We're going to have some healthcare professionals on site to try to help you with that. So the raffles, we're going to have gift cards, TVs, 55-inch TVs, Oculus systems, whatever you need, we're going to have it. Just stop by the table, talk to us, and we're looking forward to meeting everyone.
Yeah, last time at the Yo Center, my daughter, who is a registered member of the Youth Opportunity Program, let me put that caveat out there, she won a game system. It wasn't no chunk game system either.
She did?
It wasn't the PS5. What's the other one?
The Xbox?
The Xbox. She won the Xbox. So when she say they're giving out TVs and all that sort of thing, listen, y'all, we don't want you to come for the free stuff. We want you to come for the resources, the employers, get the help you need, but they ain't playing. That stuff gonna be.
We don't want to feed you for a day. We want to teach you to eat for a lifetime. So come and enjoy us and let us help you navigate through life. That's it.
That's it. Well, one of the other things, this is really big on the resource side. And Nikki, I want to say thank you for your partnership, ongoing partnership. This is what a village looks like. Mm-hmm. It's the agencies, it's the partnerships, it's the unselfishness that brings people together that's really turning the wheel in Baltimore. And one of those entities that has to be a major part of this is businesses. Mm-hmm. And we have one of our employer partners that's going to be at the block party tomorrow, looking to watch this, hire some young people. The young man who was the proprietor and founder of this business walked into the Youth Opportunity Center. He can tell the rest of his testimony, where he was coming from. And I had the privilege of sitting down and hearing this dream that is manifested into all of these great things that he's been able to manage in Baltimore. And he and his executive director, who's with us today, / beautiful wife, is going to be doing some hiring, because it ain't just about the come up. It's about to give back. Y'all, welcome to the stage, Miss Patrice Bimbo of Bimbo Enterprises, better known as the Funnel Cake King. Patrice, thank you for being with us this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I love that applause. Oh, I love it.
We are so excited, and I'm going to be personal with it. I get excited about everything to do with Bimbo Enterprises because, like I said, I had this young man sitting at my desk talking about vending machines, funnel cakes, all kind transforming Baltimore, and to see how it's manifested, and him now coming back into the same space to give back what he's received. I'm super excited about it. Won't you tell us a little bit more about Bimbo Concession Services? I called it Bimbo Enterprises.
Yeah,
Forgive
that's
me.
okay. That's
Bimbo
okay.
Concession Services.
We're an enterprise. It's okay. We got a multitude of things going on. It's all right. Thank you so much for having us on your podcast. Marvin, I can't tell you enough how excited I am that Yvette connected me with you. I I'm just excited. I'm excited about everything that you guys have been doing to orchestrate this and assist us in the hiring process, which has been it's a struggle. And I'm like, I hear everything you guys have going on and everything. I'm like, how are people saying there are no jobs in Baltimore? What is this? What's happening? The jobs are there. um, we are so excited. My husband, Dwayne Bembo, he is so sorry he's not able to be here as usual. He's at an event. It was a last minute event, and he has issues with saying no. So it's one of our schools. And we are big within the school system with over 100 Baltimore City schools and other schools in the surrounding area from here to DC that we work with our fundraising efforts through the sale of funnel cakes. Um, that catapulted Bembo Concession Services, aka the Funnel Cake King, within the schools. We have our food trucks, we have our mobile food carts all throughout the city that we work with not only the schools, but many other organizations and institutions that we love to be parts of. So, as you all know, Dwayne is everywhere. So we are excited to be able to come together with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development to be able to hire the youth. Age range 18 to 24. It's just an amazing opportunity. We have multiple positions opened with your team, Marvin. They were great enough to assist us with tweaking the job descriptions for a driver, for a food service worker, for administrative assistant, as well as, oh gosh, I'm forgetting one, laborer, because the laborer part is we own a commercial kitchen, and also next door to the commercial kitchen we acquired that building as well. So that is Dwayne's baby. It's our hub of our youth work, of our youth central hub, where we're going to be doing a multitude of projects within Baltimore City, any ranging from STEM to healthcare, all different kinds of things. I hear Nikki Smith, and Nikki and I are going to have a conversation because uh, what she's doing, her and I need to talk because we have a health and wellness sector of our business. So that's a whole nother conversation, but I'm very excited that she came on, what she's doing. And I would love to talk with you on so many other levels in regards to what it is we do, in regards to Stop the Bleed, CPR, mental health, and all of that amazing things, perimenopause, menopause consultations with women, and we also counsel men because hello, women are having their issues. Their partners need to have an understanding of it. So we're excited. We look forward to working with the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. And just being a continued partner with so many other ventures. So thank you. And we're just excited. And there's just so much more I can say, but I appreciate being able to come on this platform, and to be able to discuss, because my husband was an ex-offender, and he has solid roots here in Baltimore, and his main goal is not allowing the youth to go through what he went through. So he's like, this man, I got to get this man to get some sleep. He's always rocking and rolling. I know you guys see him everywhere throughout the city. But that's our balance. He's always on the go. Healthcare, let's sit down. I need you to breathe, and I need you to rest. So
Patrice, I do want to echo that that's been his focus since the day I met him. Can you again give us, because there are 5 positions that we're looking to fill, and I'm hoping that some young people or people who love some young people that want to see them get an opportunity will tell them that these 5 positions are open. Come to the
Yes.
block party. What are the 5 positions that we're looking to fill tomorrow?
Yes, a driving position. We have a driving position. We have a food service worker position. We have an administrative position, and as well as labor workers. And the labor workers, that's like, you're doing a multitude of things. So I think that's where the 5th kind of came into. But you're doing anywhere from electrical, plumbing, just hands-on maintenance, all different kinds of work. So we're ready. We're ready to hire. We are ready to put the youth to work. If you're ready, you come in, you want to work, we will get you going. So we're ready and we're here. So thank you so much.
Again, from coming in and saying I need a little help, I got a vision, all the way up to the give back. We want to shout out my man Dwayne Bembo, this funnel cake king. I wish he could have been on here today with his beautiful wife. And I
Yes,
want to thank
sorry.
everybody for the great things that are happening. Mr. Lewis Monk, who was on with us earlier. I do want to go back to our workforce manager of the Westside Youth Opportunity Center, Miss Nikki Smith. I absolutely adore you, your heart for the work and the great things that you're doing. I'm going to make it a point that it don't be like last time. Tomorrow, I'm going to come and find you, and we're going to have an opportunity to meet face to face. But I want to go back to my friend and my brother. Y'all listen to me. 2 years ago, when this transitional space came for the Youth Opportunity Center, and this man came and told me what his vision was. I'm a person who's very visionary. To again be at this place of manifestation, I can't say it enough how much I admire you, brother. You had the right approach. Even when it didn't seem like it was the right approach, I thought you in some spaces had lost your mind. But to see it manifest, I just want you to know how much I honor you as a colleague, as a friend, as a brother, and a person who really, really loves young people. You got any closing thoughts for us? You want to get, if you had 20,000 young people watching this broadcast and you wanted to make sure they showed up tomorrow, what would you say to them? Give them the full screen, Madam Producer. You muted, Tay.
I was sharing with vendors earlier that we don't know who we're going to encounter tomorrow. We don't know where young people will come from. We don't know where they're going to go after they leave the block party. But we have an opportunity tomorrow to impact somebody's life in an amazing way. And so if you are a young person that is in need of employment, if you are in need of resources, if you are in need of support, if you are in need of an encouraging word, if you just need to let your hair down for a second, if you just need to grab something to eat, if you need to hear some music and be empowered and be strengthened and be reminded how great you are, pull up at the Light It Up block party tomorrow. Light It Up isn't just about what we're doing on the natural level, but we want to light up your spirit. We want to light up your soul. We want to light up your mind. We want to enlighten you and remind you of who you are. We want to remind you of your greatness. We want to remind you of your purpose. We want to remind you of that you are still loved and there's still value in you. So pull up tomorrow, because everything you're going to need is going to be at this block party. Trust me. I know that's a big thing to say, but I guarantee you everything you're going to need is going to be at this block party tomorrow. So meet us at 1510 West Lafayette Avenue, technically the 900 block of Gilmore Street, tomorrow between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. You do not want to miss it. Miss Nikki already told you. We talked about employers, but we got the Funnel Cake King. The Bimbo Squad is going to be there, so you know for sure we're not faking. Everything that we're talking about is real. So pull up, because we love what we do. I can vouch for everybody on this call. We love what we do, and we're intentional about it. This is an opportunity to pour back into young people all of those things that they need and the things that were also given to us. So if you want some empowerment, some encouragement, some resources, some good food, good energy, good vibes, pull up at the Light It Up block party in the 900 block of Gilmore Street, right in the San Antonio, Winchester community. Yo, Baltimore, the Journey Mental Health and Wellness, the Funnel Cake King and all of their squad. We're going to pull up, and it's going to be amazing. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
All right, y'all, I can vouch for him. I don't vouch for everybody, but I can vouch for my brother that it's going to be amazing, and yours truly will be in the building. Listen, we're going to make sure that we meeting some of the young people. We taking pictures on next week's show, see the fruit of what it was we were able to accomplish. I want to thank you again, Miss Patrice Bimbo, care of my brother, the little brother, Dwayne Bimbo. I got to call him my little brother. He's my little brother. Okay. But he's a big deal to me. Thank you guys for the great work that you're doing. Miss Nikki Smith, I can't wait to meet you in person. And tomorrow I'm going to hunt you down. I ain't going to play the back like I did last year. My brother, Lewis Monk, who was on here with the DCREP program. They're also working with a lot of younger re-entry folks, bro. Thank you for the great work that you continue to do. The Northwest Career Center, all those great folks. And my main man, my friend, my brother, a brother I can confide in, Mr. Tavon Thomas, man. Thank you so much for the great work that you continue to do down at my alma mater, 1510 West Lafayette Avenue. I laid the bricks. I built my career. I wouldn't be where I am today if they didn't give me an opportunity in the Youth Opportunity Program. Shout out to our beloved Mr. Timothy Johnson, who hired me and has gone from labor to reward. It's guys like him, Ernest Dorsey, Carrie Owens, that paved the way for the great work that's happening in that place now. Shout out to the entire Yo staff. I love all of y'all. Travis, Miss Jones, Cortez, everybody. I love you guys and can't wait to light it up with you tomorrow. Special shout out again to Miss Cortez Cannon, to Mackenzie Garvin, all of our directors, everybody in their rightful places, as we would say if I was in the church. Y'all know I'm a pastor. You're going to get a churchism every time I'm on the screen. Shout out to everybody in their rightful places for the great work that keeps the Mayor's Office of Employment Development going. But you know, as I always say in closing, if you're looking for an opportunity, the Mayor's Office of Employment Development is looking for you. With a focus on economic justice, we have built and are continuing a workforce system that really works. I'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in.